$338,000 too meager for millionaire Caitlin Clark as agent demands client to be paid more than other WNBA stars. Consider this. You set records, you bring in millions, you make your sport more mainstream than ever. And when it finally comes time to pay up, you are barely scraping the barrel of your actual worth. Sounds frustrating, right? So this is the life that Caitlin Clark is living. Barely still a WNBA rookie and already one of the brightest stars in the game. And while she has changed the face of the league and consequently brought in millions of dollars, her salary is nowhere near what a lot of people would think. For Caitlin Clark, she has been nothing less than electric for the Indiana Fever. In her first season in the league, she has already left Jaws to the ground with her extraordinary talent. But here lies the rub. For all this success and the significant power she wields in the league, her rookie contract says otherwise. Clark's 4-year deal is for $338,056, including a base of a little more than $78,000 for 2025. A sack full of peanuts, considering the economic impact she should be generating. Clark contributed to nearly 27% of the total revenue of the entire WNBA for 2024. She also generated $36 million in economic output in the city of Indianapolis alone. So with those numbers, you would imagine her paycheck would reflect what she is worth, but sadly, it does not. Clark's agent Erin Kane has said enough is enough with the existing system. Asked in an ESPN interview if Caitlin Clark will ever get what she deserves from the WNBA, she said, "Will Caitlin Clark ever be paid by the WNBA what she's really worth to that league? I don't think that's possible." Kane proceeded to explain how this is not just about Clark, it is about all players. She's part of a larger player body. They all need to be paid more. She should be recognized for what she has done and what she's brought to the league from an economic standpoint. It's as simple as that. And she's not wrong. Clark's impact isn't only apparent on the court, it is also tangible in the stands and on television. Her team's attendance soared nearly 319%, and sold-out arenas became the standard any time she hit the court. Even TV ratings for WNBA games soared, with ESPN broadcasts attracting 1.2 million viewers in 2024, up from only 394,000 the year before. And on top of that, merchandise sales and sponsorships are skyrocketing, a testament to the marketability and impact of Clark. So how does the WNBA feel about this? Sadly, the pay structure has not kept pace with the realities of 2025. The league's highest earners, those with supermax contracts, can bring in just over $240,000 a season. And rookies like Clark? They are locked into pay scales that do not reflect their marketability or the money they generate. To put that into context, the entire WNBA team salary cap is $1.46 million, less than some NBA stars make in a single game. It's no wonder players are frustrated. Because of this financial structure, the Women's National Basketball Players Association, WNBA, has opted out of its current collective bargaining agreement, CBA, which is scheduled to expire after the 2025 season. Here's the good news. There's hope for change. With the next CBA negotiations coming up, it is the perfect time to start at least making adjustments in the pay structure. Media rights deals are slated to triplicate by 2026, and there's even talk of expanding the league. This could all mean more money entering the WNBA, which could translate into higher salaries for players like Caitlin Clark. Erin Kane believes the league has to make things right, and to do that they will need to change how players are paid, making pay consistent with the economic impact players bring. Clark is far from alone in her case. It serves as an example of a broader issue in women's professional basketball and a clear indicator that the value of women's sports is on the rise. Thus, will Caitlin Clark, and players like her, finally receive the compensation they deserve? Time will tell, of course, but the answer to that question is going to be critical to the strength of the future of the WNBA and of women's sports.